this video, we will look at what virtual memory is and why we use it. You will recall RAM is used to store data and programs in use by the computer. It is much faster than secondary storage, such as hard drives, but is volatile, meaning it loses its contents when the computer is turned off. It is also much more expensive per gigabyte than secondary storage. We tend to have many times less RAM than secondary storage. For example, a modern computer might have several thousand gigabytes of storage, but only 8 gigabytes of RAM. We use RAM to store programs and data being used on a computer. The more programs and files you have open at one time, the more RAM is going to be used. This is where virtual memory comes in. Virtual memory is when we use some of the storage area on the hard drive to act as pretend, or rather virtual memory. In contrast, we sometimes call the RAM physical memory. Virtual memory acts almost as an extension of the physical memory. Memory can be divided into small, fixed-size chunks called pages. We can store some pages in virtual memory. If physical memory is filling up, pages that aren't currently needed can be moved into virtual memory, freeing up space. When it is needed again, it is moved back from virtual memory to physical memory. The operating system will try to ensure that the pages that aren't likely to be used in the near future are moved into the virtual memory. On the other hand, it will try to ensure that pages that are likely to be used frequently are stored in the physical memory. Moving pages between virtual and physical memory takes time, so the less frequently we can do this, the better. Sometimes a computer might spend too much time swapping pages back and forth between physical and virtual memory, slowing down the computer. We call this disk thrashing. Using virtual memory is always going to be slower than physical memory alone. The more RAM you have, the less virtual memory you are likely to need. This is why one of the easiest ways to speed up a computer can sometimes just be adding more RAM. In this video, we have seen what virtual memory is and where it is used.